Hi there, I am going to be solving today's New York Times crossword puzzle. So this is Wednesday, July 22nd, 2020, and I'm going to speak my thoughts out loud as I solve this. If you want to follow along, you should see the clues toward the top of the screen in red. Alright, let's give this puzzle a go. Okay, accumulated with up. Not sure. Cops in slang, is that popo? Okay, shut up in a text. OMG maybe? That's like shut up. Okay, nice. One leading the faithful in prayer. Why am I not seeing that immediately? That's an Omani, I believe. That's an imam. I was just thinking of the wrong faith. Photo blow up. Maybe enlarge. It's not a great partial or abbreviation. Accumulated with up. Something piled. Okay, great. What's this? Some creases on the face. Laugh lines. Lovely, lovely entry. Okay, what's going on here? I see a bunch of circles. 6-time All-Star for the Arizona Diamondbacks. I hope it's not all sports. That would bum me out because it's not my... I see AU. I have no idea what the rest is gonna be. Paul something. Started as a meal. Start as a meal. Dig into? Is that right? Java for one. Greek peak. Southeast of Olympus. Is that Etna? Mount Etna? Ghostly shade? No, not sure. Asked earnestly. Like some TV screens for short. Is this LCD? I'm not sure. LED? Organization that supported the Lovings in Loving ACLU, probably. Who sings Let It Go? That's Elsa, of course. I actually have an early theory about what's going on here, and it makes me think that Etna is wrong. For some reason, I see AU, and I see what looks like gold, and a last name that starts with gold makes a lot of sense. So I think AU is the chemical symbol of gold, and maybe that's what's happening in this puzzle, which would be cool. I'm just kind of taking a stab because I don't know who this person is, and I don't know what this peak is, but it feels very themish. So let's see where this takes us. Ghostly shade. I'm still not seeing this. Asked earnestly. What is this? Aid in some makeshift repairs? I don't have enough for that. Oh, come on. Give me something. Dagnammit. It's gonna be like darn or drat. Blank war. I'm struggling to just get a good toehold here. Mixture. Is that like an oleo? Some crosswordese. Ulna, probably. A bone. Some rushers in football. Not sure. Flummoxed. At a loss. Cool. Dagnammit. Maybe rats? What is this? Cause of a limp, maybe? No. Is this bum leg? Wow. Interesting 6-letter entry. Word with twist or tongue. Tongue tie and twist tie. Bits of forensic evidence are hairs. Cool. And then, oh, I already see argon. I got this theme too early. I think I got lucky. So is this, what's argon? AR, maybe AG? Moonbeam for a flashlight, for example, is jargon. Something jargon. Still not sure. Shopping spree? No, spree doesn't fit. Compound containing an NH2 group informally. Oh, you have no idea. Oh, maybe amino? Like amino acid? I don't know. It might be a stretch. Start of a German count. I think that's ein. That's one in German. Start of hidden figures. There's a lot I don't know in this puzzle. Fortunately for me, I cracked the theme kind of early. Even though it's still not helping with this. What is this? Moonbeam for a flashlight. Is that a Britishism? No, what is this? Shopping what? Some hospital workers. Okay, I want this to be S now. So now I worry that I'm all sorts of wrong. Spike Lee. Live Pyramid Architect is I am Pei. Great. What is this? Some hospital workers. I could be wrong. Oh, I put an E here. And then this is... Oh, I'm just annoyed that I'm not seeing this. Why am I not seeing this? Shopping mall. Okay, and it's military. Wow, I did not know they called them moonbeams in the military. But getting a second answer definitely confirms the theme, which I feel like I probably got this faster than other solvers. Somewhat proud of myself, but also a little disappointed just because I sort of robbed myself of an aha moment. All right, golds. I feel like this could still be a handful of things. I'm moving slowly today. That's John Bon Jovi. Shirts and blouses are tops. Okay, Wall Street Journal, New York Times. Okay, let's just not visit this section for a while. Circe turned Odysseus' men into the Circe. No. What? Like the monsoon season, I guess wet, probably. Part of a wine glass is a stem. Are you as jazzed as I am? Not sure. Apartment restriction, maybe like no pets or something. SN, what is that? Is that tin? Yes, tin. Okay, cool. Isn't it something ing? Isn't it exciting? Cool. What starts with X? Very curious. Oh, Xterra. Okay, cool. Enough already. Stop it. All right, pagoda instrument. Not sure. Yule quaff is nog. Oh, gong. I don't really think of gongs as instruments, but I guess they are. For whom time and tide wait in a saying. I want no man. Little fellow of old comics. Nope. Don't know that. Kingdom of Horsemen in the Lord of the Rings. Man, everything is just missing me today. I'm just not on the same wavelength as the clue writer here. Me? Not I. Little fellow, not sure. Little Nemo, maybe? Bob Feller and Nolan Ryan each pitched 12 of these. Oh, another sports. One hitters. Okay. Makes sense. Spanish for how. Como? I'm not sure what that is. Castigate. What's this? Is this Rohan? Yeah, I think that's Rohan. And castigate is rip apart, rip into. Great. Okay, and then this is going to be iron, which makes this one an F. Cool. People are protected when they're in it. I'm not seeing it yet. Given that, if so, aid is an assistant, some sorority chapters, it's just going to be some Greek letter. Overly hasty is rash. Ivan or Peter is a SAR, class for baseballs, Albuquerque isotopes, triple A, I think. So many sports in this puzzle, it's not for me. People are protected when they're in it. Safe, I'm still not seeing that. Crept quietly is, stole? Alley-oop. Is it stole? I'm not sure. It's kind of a strange use of the word stole. Per diem payments. Stipends, maybe? Alright, Yemen's capital. Damn, I should know that. Reebok. Man of the cloth. What is this? Some kind of joke. Man of the cloth. B+. I think that's an ion, probably. Oh, Dior. Tricky clue. Dior is like a fashion designer, so and a male, so a man who makes clothes, man of the cloth. Is this okay, safe environment. Wow. Okay, safe environment. And I think Avia, is this an A? I'm gonna go with A, but if I'm wrong, I'll come back to it later. Part of many a 3-day weekend, Monday. Start is onset. Rich dessert is a torta? Not like that. Pay up, ante. University paper graders. RTAs, leave-in is stet. That is some crosswordese, like editing jargon. Swine, interesting. Aid in some makeshift repairs. Duct tape, nice. Nice entry and clue. Paul Goldschmidt. Okay, so this is going to be an I and a D. Whew. I'm glad that was an inferable name because that could have killed me. Is this just ends? And bow or war looks familiar. Asked earnestly is pled. Wow. So, I don't know why I wasn't seeing that. Ghostly shade is pallor. This is all just kind of a tough Java for one. What's that? It's is coffee. It is a place. Oh, it's an island. Nice. I was gonna also say it's a programming language, but no, it's an island. And then what is this? I want to say Henson looks best to me. Oh, I have something wrong, and it could be this, but I almost feel like it's not. And it's like this. Is it T? Damn. Where am I wrong? I also just could have made typos. I wasn't like really on my game today. Yeah, I wish I knew this. I feel like this is an A. And for some reason, what is this? Henton, I tried already. Henlin, no, I shouldn't just be guessing letters, should I? Alright, so let me check if there's anything else wrong in the grid. Again, normally I spend longer searching for my errors, but I'm mindful that I have some viewers. I had something wrong here. Oh yeah, I never made sense of this. So this was an S all along. LPNs. Alright, kind of a disappointing way to end. So that was our puzzle. I have mixed feelings about this one. I think on the one hand, it's a cool theme concept. We've seen lots of puzzles based around the elements and their chemical symbols, but I haven't seen anything quite like this. And I like that. I don't know, just they have the symbol first and then the name of the element, and it's all in one phrase. That's kind of a cool observation. It's just a cool idea. Actually, something is telling me I feel like Peter Collins had a puzzle with a similar type of theme not long ago, where there were two kind of blocks of circled letters in the same... Yeah, what was it? It was he had a puzzle recently where there was a two-word phrase, and the second word in the phrase was like appeared as a subset of letters in the first word or something. Anyway, just kind of similar. But it's a decent theme. I think it was kind of spoiled for me that I got it pretty early, which maybe I should just be patting myself on the back and feeling proud, but it sort of robs me of an aha moment. You know, I think I'm going to be one of few people who had that experience. I also just was not on the same wavelength as this puzzle, and that's not necessarily the puzzle's fault. It was just like a lot of references that weren't in my wheelhouse. I have no idea who Paul Goldschmidt is. One hitters was inferable, but having one of the few, long entries be another big sports thing. And then there was some other stuff, just a lot of references I wasn't getting. I mean, yeah, I should know Lord of the Rings, I should know the capital of Yemen. Of course, I can blame myself all day long, but ultimately just some puzzles hit you and some of them don't. I also just think that this puzzle was not quite as cleanly filled as it could have been. It's not the most demanding theme since there are only 4 theme entries, and yes, they are long, but there are only 4 of them, and they're not doing anything wacky, they're all normal letters. And so you should be able to get a very clean puzzle, and I'm just not sure we got that today. There's a lot of crossword-ies. We have ENL, which is not a very good abbreviation. We had EINS, which kind of, and LP, crossing LPNs, which is like really ugly. Stet is weak crosswordese. Oleo up here is not something anybody says in everyday language. We had oop, which is kind of weird, and then there's stuff you only see in crossword puzzles, SAR, via. So it just felt like a lot of crossword crutches were being used today, and I'm not sure it was necessary. I'm also looking up here. We have ISL crossing ASA. That's weak stuff, and it just hardly seems necessary with a light theme like this. I am noticing there are relatively few black squares. Maybe this puzzle could have been choked off a little bit more in exchange for some more cleanliness. My favorite entries in the puzzle were laugh lines, which is just a fantastic crossword entry, a bum leg, which is kind of a cool way to use a 6-letter slot, and I liked duct tape, and I liked its clue. It just I don't know, paints a picture. So I'll leave this one there. I'm curious to hear what your impressions were, and I will see you back here tomorrow. I make these every Monday through Thursday, so if you're interested in seeing more of these, then clicking the red subscribe button below the video is the best way to keep in touch. I also make other kind of puzzle-related videos, so chess puzzles, logic puzzles, things like that. Thank you so much for watching.